Alright guys, so let's continue with more word problems. Was running out of time in the previous video, so let's follow along guys. Then we left off in problem number 57, and let's read it carefully. It says, the Social Security Administration announced the following rates to explain what percent of your Social Security benefit you will receive based off how old you are when you want to retire, guys. So if you retire when you're age 62, you only get 75% of your retirement amount. If you wait until you're 63, you get 80 and so on, guys. If you wait for 66 years of age or older, then you qualify for your 100%. So here the word problem says, assume this person decides to take her Social Security when she's 63. So that means she would only get 80%, right? So what amount of the Social Security money will she receive each month, assuming she is entitled to 80% per month? See? So 80 per month is our what, guys? Our total amount she would get if she would wait when she was 66 years of age or older. So she's waiting until the age of 63, that's 80%. So we put the percent on the bottom. What are we looking for? The part. How do you solve it? 800 times 80 divided by 100. So literally 800 times 80 divided by 100. So that gives you an amount of $640 per month. Not bad, but if she waits, she could get all the full amount. 59. This person found in his attic a Woody Woodpecker watch in the original box. The price showed back then $4.50. It was made back in 1949, just a week ago. Pete bought the watch to an antique dealer and sold it for $35. What was the percent of increase that he made on that sale? What percent of increase did he make? So whenever you see a problem that says percent increase, percent decrease, guys, let's go over that. I would recommend using this formula. The new amount minus the original divided by the original. Your answer will be in a decimal notation. Move it twice to the right, and that will make it into a percent. Let's put it with numbers. So what's the new amount? $35. What was the original? $4.50. We want to subtract that first, and we want to divide that by the original. Again, was the $4.50. So you take out your calculator, and literally we put 35 minus 450. Make sure you press the equal or enter. So $30.50, we want to divide that by $4.50, and that will give us a value of 6.77 forever. That's a decimal. How do you make it a percent? Twice to the right. So that would give us 677.78 forever. If it tells you to round, well, make sure you round. If it doesn't, well, leave it alone. And I think they want you to round to the hundredths of a percent. So remember, it's 0.77777. I rounded accidentally. Remember, whatever's to the right side of it, if it's 5 and up, it goes up. So that's why the answer would be he made 677.78% increase on what he sold it for. So let's continue, guys. 61. Out of 9,000 college students surveyed, 540 responded that they do not eat breakfast. What percent of the students do not eat breakfast? So we're looking for that, the ones that don't. So 9,000, you see it's close to the word of, even in word problems. That's your total. 540, that's our part. What percent? That's what you're looking for. So what do? Cross multiply and divide. Take out your calculator because doing this by hand will take longer. So 540 times 100 divided by 9,000. Make sure you put the right amount of digits. So it gives you 6. 6 what? Percent. 6% do not eat breakfast. One more word problem, guys, and then we'll continue with the quiz, chapter quiz review, so you know what to expect. So last one, let's do, I guess, 63. You are saving for an emergency fund totaling 6 months worth of expenses, as well as investing 20% of your each paycheck in retirement. If your monthly expenses amount to $1,465 and you want to put aside 30% of each month's expenses for your emergency fund, and you earn $2,650 each month, how much do you need to set aside each month for your emergency fund and retirements and so on, blah, blah, blah. So your goal is to get what, guys? We're going to have 20% of each paycheck for retirement, right? So your monthly expenses is $1,400, and you want to put aside 30% of each month's expenses. So let's start with that, guys. So 1,465 are our total expenses. That's all of it. We want to set aside 30%. So we'll put 30% of that. So we can know what amount that will represent. So the rule is cross multiply and divide. So 1,465 times 30 divided by 100. In this case, that means we want to put aside $439.50 for that. That's the 30%. We go back to the problem, and we earn $2,650 each month. Remember, we wanted to set aside 20% of that. So now let's calculate 20% of that. So 2,650 is what he earns. So leave it alone, 100%, that's your total. And we want to know what's 20% of that. So cross multiply and divide. So 2,650 times 20 divided by 100. So that means it's another $530. And what do we want to know? So how much do you need to set aside each month for your emergency fund and retirements? We want to do that for what? 6 months worth of it. So can we add up the $439 with 50 cents, and can we add it up with the $530? Yes, guys, you could if you want to do it with your calculator or not. And then can we multiply that by 6 months? So now we take out both amounts, the $969 with 50 cents, and we'll multiply that by 6. So that means we want to put aside a total of $5,817. Cool? Alright, guys, so now I'll post another video, and I hope that helps you guys. And let's do the the quiz now. Alright, guys, goodbye.